Namaste guys, Rajesh here from Namaste Tech, and in this video, I'll be doing a comparison between the OnePlus 60 and the Honor View 20. So Honor has managed to one-up OnePlus by launching the View 20 with a 7nm chipset. The OnePlus 7 will also come with a 7nm Snapdragon 855 chipset, but that's still a few months away from launch. Until then, the Honor View 20 competes with the OnePlus 60. So how does Honor's budget flagship from 2019 fare against the best budget flagship from 2018, the OnePlus 60? Let's find out in this comparison. But before that, if you're coming to our channel for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button below for more such videos. So I'll be comparing these devices in 5 different categories: design and build quality, display, performance and battery life, camera, and software. Now, design and build quality. This is a completely personal preference. Both these phones look stunning. Though yes, I'll say that the Honor View 20 looks better because of its punch hole display at the front and that reflective V design at the back. The water drop V notch on the OnePlus 60 is also not bad, and it is not as distracting as a regular notch. The black Honor View 20, in my opinion, looks even better than the blue one. That shimmery black makes the phone stand out from other glass back phones. Both phones also have excellent build quality, and you can't go wrong with either of them. The OnePlus 60 does misses out on two things which the Honor View 20 has: a headphone jack and an IR blaster. Handy additions, I'd say. Display. This is one area where both phones are dramatically different from each other. The Honor View 20 comes with a 6.4-inch IPS LCD, while the OnePlus 60 comes with a 6.41-inch AMOLED display. Both are FHD Plus panels and offer a decent amount of brightness. However, the 60's AMOLED display is more vibrant and contrasty in nature when compared to the View 20's LCD panel. The former also has better viewing angle, with there being a noticeable color shift on the View 20's display when viewed off-center. However, the View 20's LCD display has better sunlight eligibility, with the 60's display being a bit too reflective, and it requires one to squint their eyes to be able to read the content on the display. Personally, I prefer the OnePlus 60's AMOLED display over the View 20's LCD panel, but then the View 20's LCD panel is not bad by any means. Performance and battery life. This is one area where both phones absolutely excel. They offer top-notch performance and great battery life. The Honor View 20 does have a slight edge in this department because of its 7nm Kirin 980 chipset, but that does not mean the 60 is lacking in any means. Irrespective of which game, application, or heavy workload you throw at these devices, they will handle it without breaking into a sweat. The same stands true for their battery life. They both offer ample juice to last through a day of heavy use. With these phones, battery life is going to be the least of your worries. What's even better is that both devices charge extremely fast, 0 to 50% in just 30 minutes. Do note that since they are both budget flagships, they lack wireless charging. The performance of these two devices is their strength. In terms of performance, you cannot go wrong with either of these devices. Software. The OnePlus 60 and the Honor View 20 both run on Android 9.0 Pie. However, they both differ vastly in this regard. The View 20 runs on Huawei's Magic UI 2.0, which is just a rebranded Emotion UI, while the OnePlus 60 runs on Oxygen OS. The OnePlus 60 barely ships with any bloatware or intrusive and unneeded features, and it offers an experience that's similar to stock Android, with just the right amount of enhancements thrown in. Magic UI on the Honor View 20, however, is filled with bloatware and a number of unwanted features. If you prefer a clean and stock Android experience, you're not going to like the View 20's experience. Then it's the OnePlus 60 that you should prefer. However, if you don't mind the unneeded features and bloatware, you will like the number of customization options offered by View 20. In terms of camera, this is where things get interesting. There's a massive difference in the dual camera setup of both devices. The OnePlus 60 comes with a 16 megapixel f1.7 shooter with OIS and 1.22 micron large pixels. This is accompanied by a 20 megapixel secondary shooter. Then there's the Honor View 20, which features Sony's IMX586 sensor, a 48 megapixel shooter with 1.8 aperture. There's also a secondary TOF sensor, though that's not really useful. Despite this massive difference in their camera setup, the results are very close. Do note, however, that all the photos from the OnePlus 6T I took for this comparison were from the modded Google Camera APK, and that brings about a noticeable improvement in the overall image quality. The View 20 is able to take sharper photos than the OnePlus 6T, and I feel that it has a slightly better camera. It's not a massive difference per se, just a slight difference, but yes, I think the Honor View 20 takes better photos than the OnePlus 6T. The same, however, does not stand true for the front camera, where I think the OnePlus 6T takes better natural looking selfies when compared to the View 20, where the beauty or the skin softening effect is a bit too much. It's more like the OnePlus 6T takes natural looking selfies, while the View 20 takes selfies with a pre-applied beauty filter. And that's even after you turn off any face retouching feature in the camera app. As for that 48 megapixel mode in the View 20, well, it's just a gimmick. It really does not do much. It's not like that photos taken in 48 megapixel resolution offer more detail or dynamic range. And my recommendation, if you're going to use the View 20, is to stick to the 12 megapixel mode. So that's it for this video, guys. What do you think about the Honor View 20 and the OnePlus 6T? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thanks for watching.